Hey guys, Mr. Ferguson here on Wrestling with Math, and today we're going to continue with our statistics unit, and we're going to talk about box plots. We're going to analyze what a box plot looks like. So looking at this, okay, we have a box here, we have some lines that go out of our box, and it's written on a number line. Things to consider: there are 5 numbers, sometimes we call it a 5-number summary, that we deal with box plots. Okay, so I'm going to label them on our box plot here. The number all the way to the left is our minimum. Okay, the smallest number in a set of data, which means if this line here is our minimum, this line here is your maximum, the highest number in your set of data. The number in the middle is your median. Okay, we talked about median when we did central tendencies, mean, median, mode. Median is in the middle. Okay, right now, not necessarily in the middle of the box, it just happened for this set of data, it was right in the middle of my box. But the median is going to be inside the box somewhere. The first line of that box is called your first quartile. You'll see Q1, 1Q, whatever it may be. And your last line of the box is your third quartile, or Q3. So again, 5-number summary, that's what we're going to deal with. So looking at this box plot here, the minimum, if I look at my line here, if I go down, my minimum is 10. My first quartile, I go down here, is 30. My median is 40. My third quartile is 50. And my maximum is 70. Again, my 5-number summary. The other thing that we consider with box plots is it deals with percentiles. Okay, first quartile, you think of quarters. So for this set of data here, from the minimum to quarter 1 is 25% of the data. Okay, quarters, first quarter. Then our median we talked about was the middle number. So this is another 25% of data. We have from the median to quarter 3 is another 25% of data. And then from quarter 3 to the maximum is another 25%. Okay, we're talking about percentages here. In quarters, well, we have 4 quarters, that equals 100. So if I were to ask what any of these are, well, you could again look at them here. What if we would ask what the range was? We talked about that briefly in our previous video. The range is your highest number, or another word for highest number in this case is your maximum, minus your lowest number, minimum. Okay, well, look at our values. Our maximum is 70. Our minimum is 10. So if I were to subtract those, my range is 60. It spans a range of 60 numbers. Then you may also see what's called the IQR. Okay, this stands for interquartile range. Okay, the numbers, the range of your quarters. Okay, so my quarters, this is going to be Q3 minus Q1. Again, I take that right from my 5-number summary. So my third quarter or quartile is 50. My Q1 is 30. So my interquartile range, 50 minus 30, is 20. Okay? One other thing they may ask is they may ask for what percentage is greater than 40, for example. What percentage is between 10 and 30? Remember, we talked about quarters, so the only possible responses that you can give when given a box plot are 0, 25, 50, 75, or 100 if we're talking about quarters. So if I were to say, and I'm going to just change colors here, if I were to say what percentage is greater than 50? Okay, well, I look at my box plot, I find where 50 is. What percentage is greater, okay, from 50 to my maximum? That's 25%. Okay, again, I'm dealing with quarters. What about percentage less than 40? Should have said, that should be a question mark there. Percentage less than 40, find 40 is right there. That's my median. So what percentage is less? We'll add up your two quarters here, 50%. Okay? So again, this is analyzing a box plot. Box plots aren't too difficult here. Again, we deal with our 5-number summary, and then we answer questions based on that. You may see a number line here. If the numbers aren't listed, you could see I went by 5s here, so I could fill in the blanks, and we have everything there. So feel free to pause this, go back and rewatch it as much as you need to, and hopefully this helped, guys. Thanks a lot.